Jersey Futures, an account on X, reveals the truth about drones over New Jersey. These mystery drones, according to claims, gathering information on how the public will react. Jersey Futures, an X account, reveals the truth about this. And what you see are American-made HPG's nuclear detector drones. The analysis was provided to us by a now deleted X account on Jersey Futures. So he came out with this and then he deleted it. So how credible is that? I am one of the few groups of people in New Jersey who know exactly what drones are. This tweet will probably go unfollowed as I have no followers, but I will share it anyway. Retweet to access, he says. So what you see are American-made HPG nuclear detector drones. They can detect the presence of gamma rays from miles away, but what is a gamma ray? This is the stuff we associate with radiation, electromagnetic waves that go through you and can cause cancer. HPGE drones are built to inspect nuclear sites, but they are not. In the late 2000s, the Department of Defense needed to answer to a threat of dirty bombs from ISIS, for example, coming into our ports in New York, and they've been stocked up on these drones for a while. He claims some were deployed in Ukraine when Russia threatened to use dirty bombs. They look strange because they are heavy and have giant cryogenic coolers on them, as well as giant horn antennas to communicate on microwave frequencies that cannot be blocked. And here's where I come in. He says the technology these drones use has few suppliers, both for microwave equipment and high purity germanium. The same suppliers that are the backbone of my industry, he said. So what are they doing? They're gathering information on how the public would react while also testing their ability to scan a port city like New York for dirty bombs. Jersey was chosen because we are the closest port to New York, and New York would be too dense for reliable microwave communications. But why is the State Department silent? Again, because in a scenario where we have the threat of a dirty bomb and the public does not know yet, the State Department needs to know how the public would react if these drones were deployed to scan a city. What many people don't realize is Ukraine is the reason we are here. This was the first time we've deployed them in a combat zone, but make no mistake, therefore Homeland Security, as the Department of Defense, has purchased hundreds of thousands to operate as swarms capable of sweeping a city. And here's the official narrative from the current U.S. government. Unmanned drones that have been spotted flying over New York, New Jersey, and several other U.S. states in recent weeks are likely the work of foreign powers spying the U.S., an expert has claimed. Gordon Chang, a senior fellow at the conservative think tank Gatestone Institute and an expert on China affairs, said the drones appear to be highly sophisticated and not controlled by amateurs. He said these activities are too intense and well organized to be the work of hobbyists, Chang told Fox Business. He said this points to foreign powers. It could be Iran in cahoots with China, but clearly someone is trying to distract us, he said. Chang said that while the presence of the drones is worrisome, he is more concerned that they could be a distraction from a much bigger threat. He told Fox News, what really worries me is that what they could do elsewhere. We could very well get hit. The presence of the drones has caused alarm and confusion with few answers. The crisis deepened last night after Washington, D.C. residents claimed to have spotted drones flying in the sky around the U.S. Capitol, while other videos were released purporting to show objects on a flight path headed towards LaGuardia Airport, Gordon Chang said. Now, the Biden administration and the Pentagon have failed to provide clear answers about the origin or purpose of the drones, with frustration growing and critics wondering how such incidents can go unsolved in an area of advanced surveillance. How can the Pentagon not know? I don't believe it. Fox Business host Maria Bartiromo remarked, echoing the skepticism felt by many Americans. The rise of mysterious drone activity inevitably draws comparisons to the infamous brazen flight of Chinese balloons over the United States last year, which made headlines and sparked fears of foreign surveillance. And now, with local officials remaining silent, theories abound, ranging from espionage to sophisticated efforts to install fear in foreign adversaries of the United States. Chang also expressed frustration with the improper handling of cases involving foreign nationals involved in surveillance activities, stressing that such cases would not be handled by civilian courts. He says, "I don't think Chinese nationals should be subject to civilian justice system. This is a military violation," Chang said. "These individuals should be under military custody because clearly the political system cannot process these people's cases properly and quickly enough." Chang then made remarks about President Xi Jinping. He said, "This is the Xi Jinping who intentionally spread COVID-19 beyond China's border. This is the Xi Jinping who every year, with malice and foresight, brings in fentanyl. This is the Xi Jinping who runs a regime that steals $500 billion in U.S. intellectual property rights every year. This is the Xi Jinping who flew that spy balloon over our nuclear weapon facilities. The question I would like to answer is, regardless of Trump's strategy, why should we invite such a person to the inauguration?" Speaking about how foreign and American businesses are operating in China, he said, "China is determined to destroy their businesses. A slew of drone videos have been circulating online since they were first spotted last month, with some of the clearest footage coming out of New Jersey this week. One of them, filmed in Somerset County, shows 3 mysterious drones in the air, with 2 moving extremely close together as if interacting. New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy said the drones are very sophisticated, explaining the minute we see them, the drones, they go dark. I don't blame people for being frustrated," Governor Murphy said, adding that he spent most of Sunday coordinating with both the White House and the U.S. Department of Homeland Security on the issue in hopes of getting answers. New York Governor Kathy Hochul also criticized the Biden administration's poor response to the crisis, telling the White House that a bizarre incident has gone too far. The Biden administration said drones are not public safety hazard and are not a threat to national security. The FBI has received more than 3,000 reports since the first incident November 18, when reports coming from at least 12 counties across New Jersey, as well as eastern Pennsylvania and Orange County, New York. As the drone mystery deepens, Fox host Bartiromo continued to echo widespread concerns about the lack of transparency from government agencies. She said, "It's been weeks. At this point, it's really not right that the Pentagon has not given us more information. Of course, everyone will speculate, but we need real answers to understand what is going on." At the same time, geopolitical tensions with China continue to cast a long shadow. Bartiromo highlighted ongoing surveillance efforts near U.S. military bases, noting that the fact that China is watching America is no secret. Everyone knows their surveillance program exists. In an unexpected twist, President-elect Donald Trump has reportedly extended an invitation to Chinese President Xi Jinping to attend his inauguration. The move has drawn backlash given China's contentious relationship with the United States. The timing of Trump's invitation coincides with China's increasing efforts to challenge the U.S. on multiple fronts. In addition to its surveillance activities, China has reportedly targeted American companies like NVIDIA with antitrust investigations, which many see as retaliation for U.S. restrictions on semiconductor exports. Please leave your comments about this, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.